Alrighty boys, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing? Guys, today we're going to be talking about the newest Outlander to come to the game in version 11.40, known as Jilly Teacup within Fortnite Save the World. Now, calling version 11.40 a pretty messy patch is probably an understatement, and I'm going to be making a video talking about my opinions on the server issues and issues with inventories and all that other kind of stuff. However, this Outlander right here has been the one diamond in a rough that has actually come with this patch and has quite literally changed the entire game for the rest of the future. She comes with a team perk that is on par of Blast from the Past and Totally Rockin' Out, and it's pretty freaking ridiculous. She also has a very unique teddy, which looks like a teddy bear. So that's kind of cool. But this Outlander actually does change a lot despite looking like a demon hellspawn, and I want to talk about it with you guys in today's video. Now before I do jump into it, I just would like to say my G Fuel code is now 30% off from now until the 20th, and shout out to Luca for picking something up. This was actually a few weeks ago, but he did, he kind of went a little crazy with it. So yeah, shout out to you, man. If you guys would like to support me, it is very well the best possible way to do so, and we're currently grinding to get a shaker cup up on the site, so I would greatly appreciate any support. Now, going back to Jilly Teacup, to actually unlock this Outlander, you have to do the Misfit Toys questline, which actually unlocked yesterday after the reset, and it's a pretty short one. I literally got it done in one sitting. All I did was go into like eliminate and collect missions, resupply missions, and rescue the survivors. Just did it all by myself in private matches, and it's a pretty straightforward questline. You unlock the character. After you do unlock the character, like I said, you do get the team perk, but we'll go back to that in just a minute. I'm going to go and take a look at the character and her perks. So for the sake of this review, just like most of my reviews, we're going to focus on the commander perk, first and foremost. So what she does is that she has Under Warranty Plus. Teddy has a 100% crit chance against new targets, meaning any sort of target that it switches to, and has a 5% chance to malfunction. During malfunction, Teddy finds a new target after every shot and zaps a nearby enemy for 51 base energy damage. Zap targets will deal 51 base energy damage to the surrounding enemies as well. Now, this perk right here is absolutely ridiculous. Not only are you giving your Teddy energy damage, not only are you allowing it to deal damage to multiple enemies, not only are you allowing it to crit every time it hits a new target, but you are also giving it a very good ability known as Malfunction. Now, the reason I like Malfunction so much is that it actually fixes an issue that Teddy has had that I haven't liked for a very long time now, and that's whenever Teddy actually kind of locks on to a very high health target, it's probably going to be stuck on that high health target until the Teddy disappears or gets destroyed or whatever, because the Teddy most of the time won't be able to kill stuff like mini bosses or really high health smashers and stuff like that, but this actually gives it a chance to swap over to other enemies and deal damage to stuff that is a lot easier to kill, and that's something that I absolutely love. And with this, you're also going to be able to crit every single time you switch to an enemy. So you kill one, switch to an enemy, you crit. You're hitting an enemy, you malfunction, switch to another one, and then you crit on that as well. And whenever you are doing this, you're also zapping out a little energy bolt that's going to hit an enemy and then a bunch of surrounding enemies. And if you guys are curious what the damage on that's going to look like in a solo game, I was hitting upwards of around 129,000 on some husk. Now, I believe that might be a bug number and the real number is 97,000, because sometimes the numbers will combine into two and make a weird number that isn't supposed to be there, but you're looking at around 100,000 damage in a solo game, and it's going to be zapping multiple enemies at the same time, which is pretty fantastic. So you're going to have some crit chance, you're going to have some energy damage, it's going to be hitting multiple enemies. The Teddy won't have to worry about getting stuck on one target the entire time, and it has that chance to malfunction and then go after other targets. It's a really, really, really good commander perk, but that really isn't where this hero even shines, because the reason I call her the best Outlander in the game, or at least the best new one, is because of her team perk. And when you unlock her, you get it, and it's called Happy Holidays, and this thing is going to change the game for the rest of time. It reduces your ability cooldowns by 40%, and it stacks independently from other cooldown reduction perks, meaning that you can use this as the team perk and then have other, commanders in your support slot or other heroes in your support slot that will further reduce the abilities of other stuff. And I am going to have an entire new line of videos that is going to be going over this team perk. I'm talking going constructor builds, I'm talking seismic smash builds, a of course, teddy builds later on, because you can build infinite teddies. Like, you can be able to throw one down before the cooldown of the previous one even ends. It's absolutely ridiculous what you can do because of this new Outlander. Now, if you guys are curious what build I'm using in today's video, here's my build right here. We have Jilly Teacup in the commander, and if I didn't mention, she has Teddy, Phase Shift, and Seismic Smash as her abilities, which are really good. The team perk, of course, is Happy Holidays, and the support team is Bear Stare, Bear With Me, Fragment Generation, Berserker, and Space Technology. You're going to be able to get more bear damage, be able to get more energy ability damage, be able to get more, you know, fragments with Fragment Generation so that you have better cooldowns, which, by the way, is only 6 seconds between teddies with this character. However, like I said, with other commanders, you can get this down to literally 0 seconds. Bear With Me, of course, that's, you know, going to increase the duration, and Bear Stare is going to allow you to get even more energy damage out of your teddy. This character right here is just absolutely ridiculous, not only whenever it comes to what her team perk can do, or not her team perk, what her commander perk can do for herself and any other teddy hero, but also what her team perk can do for literally any other build in the entire game. And it's actually come at a really good time now that we've got the entire ability rework, where stuff like the teddy and going commando and other stuff like that actually does more damage and is more viable in the higher end, you know, area of the game. Being able to have stuff like unlimited teddies, being able to have stuff like, you know, unlimited going commando and all that kind of stuff is going to be absolutely ridiculous. And like I said, we're going to have some more videos later on down the line where I'll be covering different kinds of builds that you can do. But Jilly Teacup is actually pretty revolutionary. Now, like I said in yesterday's video, I hate the way she looks. She is something interesting, and I just can't stand it. So I'm very hopeful, really, for 11.50 to hopefully finally implement the skin system. I just can't stand the way that this hero looks, and I cannot wait to actually change her to something else. You know, her, of course, also having a very unique looking teddy, like you guys saw in the thumbnail and in the gameplay. Really hoping that that opens up the avenue for more heroes that have this kind of stuff, because we've only seen this kind of stuff with Blakebeard and his cannon, and the fact that they waited this long to implement another teddy skin, you know, with this commander is kind of weird. I don't know. I just really hope that they do more of that in the future. But all in all, this character right here, she's absolutely revolutionary. From her commander perk to her team perk to her teddy skin, she literally revolutionizes a lot of stuff that's in the game, and I absolutely love her. Like I said, she's definitely a diamond in the rough with this new patch, because this new patch has been pretty... yeah, it's been pretty weird, and I will have a commentary talking about that very soon, but she's actually really good. Her team perk actually implements a lot of new playstyles and a lot of more content really into the game, because it's going to allow you to play the game a lot differently than you normally do and really help spice things up. And I'm very happy that we got this team perk, as I really wasn't expecting much at all. But guys, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below about Jilly Teacup. As me personally, she's freaking amazing in my opinion. But guys, that's for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did like it. If you did not, subscribe if you're new, because I make new videos like this almost every single day, and I'll see you guys next time.